Capital One sold my charged off account to Midland Funding. How can I negotiate a pay for delete or reduce the amount owed? I can't afford more than $150 a month. Is pay for delete a real thing?
No. The creditors have something called, truth in credit reporting. They cannot just delete trade lines on credit bureaus.
Well, there you go. Myth busted. Pay for delete myth gets around a lot. What you're asking them to do is violate the credit reporting rules. And oftentimes those aren't exactly laws from the United States government. They are rules set by the bureaus, but you're asking them to violate those rules and they're unlikely to do that. You might be able to get by it with like a tiny debt collector that you might be working with if you're working with a real small collector. The larger ones have high compliance standards and they just aren't going to do that. Usually what they're required to do is if you pay a settlement on the trade line, they will mark the debt as settled, like paid in part rather than paid in full, which is still a huge improvement for your credit report. So Valentine, in this situation, if you have a $1,000 debt and then you get a deal for a $700 settlement, you pay the $700. The collector, what they're supposed to do is send a message to the bureau saying, hey, this debt has now been settled in part, which is a lot better than it showing up as a judgment on your credit report or just being delinquent and unpaid.